Hello, Aries. Welcome back to the Souls and Stardust podcast channel. This is a reading for you about love and relationships for December 2021. I'm using a number of different decks, and I'm just shuffling, asking for the wisdom for Aries for love for December 2021. But of course, this message will be timeless. Whenever you come across it, will be perfect for you. So that's the card that we're going to take for you. This is the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron-Reid. In case you're familiar, I love that deck. It's my favorite to work with. I'm also going to be using Your Girlfriend's No-Bullsh Love Oracle, something that both Meo and I designed. And we are so excited about it because it's very straight to the point, no BS answers about love and relationships. We do swear in these videos, so if you're listening around littles, you might want to be aware of that. So I'm asking what the wisdom is for Aries, for love and relationships. And I like to shuffle until the cards pick themselves. Here we go. There's one. What does Aries need to know? Does Aries need to know? Does Aries need to know for December 2021? Anything else? Sometimes the deck will be very specific, and it'll take a few tries to see what wants to come out. There we go. We're gonna put that off to the side. So if you're interested in this deck, if you like the way it reads, we do have a link in the description below. I think I'm going to hold off for now, and I'm going to see what else comes up. I may pull from a tarot deck that I have next to me, and then I have another clarifying deck that I like to use as well. Okay, Aries, love for December 2021. Okay, all that glitters. Wow, this card is in the reverse. So that is always a message of protection. That is, Spirit is basically saying, hey, you need to pay attention. This is something that needs healing, or you have to have a keen eye on this, or be very aware. This card normally is about seeing beyond the superficial. So there's masks in this card. There's a pile of what looks like gold. It's all very glittery. But, there's a thing called fool's gold, right? So this is a card that's about seeing beyond the superficial, and then also this urge to wear a mask and not show our true selves, or to dress something up so that it disguises its true nature. So when this card is in the reverse, it's a message to us about, there's all that glitters is not gold. There's a thin veneer between what is actually rotten versus what it looks like on the surface. So something that looks very good, glittery, shiny object, wow, too good to be true. You really need to stop and really think clearly about what you're contemplating in terms of love and relationship here. This may be not what you think it is. You may be dressing it up, telling yourself a story about how it's good enough, or it's better than you expected, or you're ignoring red flags. It might be a message about like taking stock of what this actually is versus what you're trying to make it out to be, or convince yourself of, and perhaps it's time to walk away. It could bring you a lot of difficulties if you stay. So this is a very interesting message. It's very clearly saying, pay attention. This is something you really need to consider if it's even good for you. It's protection to the ultimate extent. So ask yourself, how are you trying to paint something as good when it's really probably pretty toxic? We need to pay attention to that. So that's a very interesting message, very clear too. Let's see what our girlfriend's No-Bullsh Love Oracle has to say. Okay, here you go. Heal the old shit so you can make room for the new. This is about our wounds that we carry. What is it that we have within us that predisposes us to certain situations? for our learning, right? It's showing us, it's a mirror, right? What do we need to heal within ourselves so that we can actually make room for something that's very healthy? This is probably a situation that is stirring up a hell of a lot of old stuff, patterns. I hear it in my ear right now. How did I get in this situation again? How is it the same? How could this be the same? This person seems so different, but it's the same thing over and over again is what I've already experienced. It's because it's about you needing to heal something very important, very old, deep down, even from childhood, and about worth, perhaps self-worth, so that you can actually make room for what is good for you, and you don't continue to attract or be pulled into situations that will challenge this for you. Also the card, yeah, it's hot, but is that enough? Okay, you really need to look at it for what it is, as opposed to trying to create something that it's not, or make it into something that it's not. Oh, that wasn't said very eloquently, but you get my drift here. So something's not adding up, and I'm going to actually pull a clarifier from our Quickies deck, which is, it's based on, what do I need to do in this situation? Yes, no, maybe kind of answers. Okay, let's see. We want to just see what's going to fly out. What does Aries need to know about this situation? What is the clarification for this situation for Aries? You can't make this up. Better not, dudes, anyone listening. There you go. Better not. This could be something that will hinder you. It's going to be more trouble than what it's worth at this point. And this may not be applicable for every Aries that watches this video. You take it as it resonates, but somebody or several somebodies who are going to be watching this, it is going to resonate. And wow, you really, really need to pay attention to what this situation is and whether or not it's good for you. I hope this is helpful for you. Let's go ahead and see what the Tarot says. What does Aries need to know about this situation? Wow. Okay, here you go, Aries. This is the High Priestess. This is your intuition. This is being very tuned in, connected to spirit, very powerful, psychic, serendipity. You are getting all the signs and synchronicities that are important for you to know how to move forward with this. You need to pay attention. You have all the answers already, and you're just kind of, I don't know, waiting to see if things change, or you're proven wrong, or you're holding on to hope. But it has to do with these like old patterns, the stuff that you have to heal, so that you don't keep trying to make things that are subpar or marginal out to be better than what they are. You need to really trust your intuition. Your vibes are already telling you what you need to do. You have to trust that. Be that High Priestess. You have the answers that you seek, and by following the truth, you'll find them. All right, Aries. I hope this is helpful for you. Take it for what it is for you. I wish you the best of luck, and there's all kinds of good stuff that's going to come as you heal this, but steer clear of this situation. You already know it doesn't feel good. All right, thank you for joining us. I hope to connect with you again very soon. Feel free to support us in lots of other ways, like, subscribe, go listen to our podcast. We talk about a lot of fun stuff. So we'd love to see you in the future. Thanks.